The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Casey Mize will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Round it, round.
And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston. You're up.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So striding in, Eddie James. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? From the belt, kicks and deals. Bullet back up the middle. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round. Stepping in, Eddie James. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Eddie James.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Brian O'Grady, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Brian O'Grady.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Diamondbacks take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Casey Mize pitches well enough to get the W. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Jackson Goddard is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
At the plate, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, Hero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times.
And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
Now here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Ready for another chance? Eddie James. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ciani over at second. Franco at first with no outs. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The D-backs get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Jackson Goddard takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is... Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Reggie McClain will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Eddie James.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Robert is right there, and that's out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Christian Yelich.
This is hit high and deep out to left. James retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Diamondbacks lead this one. Into the box now, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, try that pitch on it. There you go.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Now the 0-1. This is in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Eddie James.
Now
One
back.
in, one out, and one on here in the
Eddie
inning.
James.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
First delivery to him on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Shot toward right center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again.
Get down.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Postseason monster right
You're
here,
right.
having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hopped up. Bennett is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Margot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
New inning set to get underway. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
All right, one more time right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. O'Grady is under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Ready now, Brian O'Grady. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
O'Grady.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Dylan File is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
And he is in there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, baby,
Postseason
keep
monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's running in the air now out to left field. Ray has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there he goes towards second, right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Number 16, Will Benson.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Torrey.
There's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and up next will be Willy Adames.
Willy Adames
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Hey, let her fly, let
Into
her
the
fly
box,
right here.
Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss.
Hey, let her rip right
Up
here.
next for Arizona,
Now
Eddie
back.
James. He'll swing it from the left
Eddie.
side right here.
James.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Striding into the box, Keston
Now
Hiura. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Keston Hiura.
Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. At the plate, Manuel Margot, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Manuel.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 2 for him to this
The third
point.
baseman, Brian O'Grady.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Digging in, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder,
Big dog, get your pitch.
Eddie James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Corey Ray. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder,
1-2.
Corey Ray.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Here we go.
Digging in now, Eddie James. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
James.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Ray waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the big